Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Time Talker. Just one this week, unfortunately. It's just me, it's just Brock Gordon. All by myself. All by my lonesome. Coming to you on a Wednesday. As, there was a tornado watch and warning last night in Kansas City, so that also did not help with trying to record last night, along with just a lot of weird stuff was happening. But nonetheless, I am here for you. I'm giving you your weekly dose of Big Time Talkers, unfortunately by myself this time. So as you know, we were supposed to have the top 5 draft this week. We were going to do top 5 colleges. Unfortunately, that will not be happening this week. We'll push that back a week, is what we're going to do on that front. MIP of the week will go to I guess us for not really doing it. So, doing Big Time Talkers. So, there you go there. That is your MIP of the week this week. I have not done a podcast by myself in a while. Not since the last episode of Notorious BDG. And that has been a fat minute. So, I guess I'll just start out now with the guess the year of this Kansas City Royals lineup. As a recording, this is for June 7th. Guess the year. I'll give you the lineup, and then at the end of the video, I'll reveal the year. Starting lineup for the Royals that day, June 7th of this year. Left field, batting first, left fielder Willie Wilson. Batting second, the DH Hal McRae. Batting third, the third baseman, the GOAT George Brett. Batting fourth, the catcher Darrell Porter. Batting fifth, the center fielder Amos Otis. Batting sixth, the first baseman Willie Atkins. Batting seventh, the right fielder Clint Hurdle. Batting eighth, the second baseman Frank White. And batting ninth, the shortstop UL Washington. The pitcher for the Royals, Rich Gale. So we'll come back to that at the end of all of this. The Royals took on the Texas Rangers in this game. Eastern Conference Finals have had Game 4 happen in the NHL. The Lightning have tied the New York Rangers after a stunning 4-1 win last night by the Lightning at home. However, we do know one of the teams that is in the Stanley Cup Final, the Colorado Avalanche, won 6-5 on Monday in overtime up in Edmonton to complete the sweep of the Edmonton Oilers. So just like that, Colorado might be finally living up to their expectations. Depending on how the Rangers do, they might be our last hope of the Lightning not winning the Stanley Cup for a third time. So, the Avalanche await the winner of the Eastern Conference Finals. God have mercy on our soul that it is not the Tampa Bay Lightning. In the NBA, the series is tied at 1 apiece. Game 3 of the NBA Finals is tonight as of this recording coming out. Warriors and Celtics in Boston. Back and forth these few games have gone. we will await to see as the Warriors won 107-88 on Sunday. And of course, game 1, the Celtics won 120-108. So, game 3 tonight as of this coming out. As we await to see who will take the deciding and pivotal game number 3 here in the NFL, the NBA Finals. God, shows you how well my brain's working today, huh? We say goodbye as well. Oh, yes, before I forget. We say goodbye to a true legend in the NFL world. 17-year career comes to an end. Ryan Fitzpatrick has retired from the NFL. Fitzmagic, Fitzception, call him what you will. Ryan Fitzpatrick has retired from the NFL. I wish I had Tommy or Ben here to break this down, but I don't. It's just sadness in my heart right now. A massive light of the NFL season has gone dim. So there's no more Ryan Fitzpatrick. Truly a sad time. A sad, sad time for all of us. Thank you, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Anyway, we're back. Sorry about that, folks. Another note. I'd like to all of us here at B Card Entertainment. Well, 2 of us here at B Card Entertainment. I'd like to congratulate our alma mater, mine and Tommy's, Liberty North High School. The men's baseball team won the Class 6 baseball state title. 11-5. What the heck is that noise? 11-5. Sorry about that. I don't know what that was. 11-5 over Blue Springs South. The Eagles are Class 6 state champions in baseball. Hang another banner. The Angels revealed their City Connect uniforms. They look like something out of the 60s. I guess we'll have to wait till next week to get the thoughts of Mr. Haley and Mr. Benjamin Duncan. Speaking of City Connect uniforms, my Rockies one that I ordered on the podcast last week came in. So I have my hat and my Rockies City Connect jersey. And I gotta say, they look really good. Not as good as the Royals, but they still look really good. Oh, yes. Aaron Donald got a 2-year extension worth $60 million. He now has a 3-year contract worth $95 million, making him the highest non-paid quarterback in the league. Jesus. Stuff like that just... Man, when you're good, you can get paid in the NFL. Back to baseball, the Super Regionals for the college baseball playoffs as we get ready for the College Baseball World Series are set. Tennessee versus Notre Dame, Stanford versus UConn, Oregon State versus Auburn, Virginia Tech, Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Louisville, and this is probably the most exciting matchup out of all of them. I'm just going to say that now. Ole Miss versus Southern Miss, Arkansas versus North Carolina, and East Carolina versus Texas. Me and Mr. Haley Tommy Haley will be in Omaha in 2 weeks. You believe? Yes, 2 weeks, the 21st. of June. Me and him will be in Omaha, Nebraska for college baseball World Series. It's going to be an annual thing. No, we haven't really made a big deal about it as much as we have about July 11th, but you know. That's because it's just something me and him do, separate from the podcast. So, the 17th, we don't know how we're going to do the podcast yet, but we will figure it out. USFL update. Stallions are 8-0 still. They're still undefeated. Birmingham Stallions 8-0. New Jersey Generals 7-1. Philadelphia Stars and New Orleans Breakers are 5-3. Tampa Bay Bandits are 4-4. The Houston Gamblers, Michigan Panthers, and Pittsburgh Maulers are all 7-1. Your games on Saturday on NBC. New Jersey versus Michigan. That's at 12 Central Time. Saturday, 5 o'clock on USA. Houston and Birmingham. Sunday, 3 o'clock on Fox. Tampa Bay and New Orleans. Sounds like that was an NFL game, pretty much. Another one that sounds like an NFL game. Sunday, 6:30 on FS1. Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. So, there you go. Those are your USFL update. We didn't really give you one last week because of the, oh my god, they're terrible Royals. It has not gotten any better. I think since the last podcast they have one win, in which they somehow shut out the Houston Astros. The Royals have not scored a run in the first 5 innings in the entire month of June, by the way. So the fury continues for Royals fans as we wait for just anything. God, just anything to happen. I don't even care anymore. Just something decent. Also, didn't mention this last week either, Kansas City as well. The Current have unveiled, the Kansas City Current, it's the women's soccer team, have unveiled their plans for their new stadium. It's an 11,500 seat capacity stadium. Yeah, okay. That's almost, I think that's 7,000 or 8,000 less than Sporting's stadium. It's privately funded. It's the first purpose-built stadium for the team in that league. It's set to complete in 2024. Oh, and also it has a 50-year lease. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. 50-year lease. Okay. Just. Okay. Another stat back on the Royals to show you how bad they are. As of last night's loss, that is the 8th time they've been shut out this season. They've lost 15 of 18. Have a run differential of negative 96. God damn it. They make it hard to be a fan, man. They really do. I don't know anymore with them. Speaking of the Royals, I gave you the lineup and everything for their team on this date that I'm recording, June 7th. It was, once again, batting first, left fielder, Willie Wilson. Batting second, the DH, Hal McRae. Batting third, the third baseman, George Brett. Batting fourth, the catcher, Darrell Porter. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Amos Otis. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Willie Atkins. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Clint Hurdle. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Frank White. And batting ninth, the shortstop, U.L. Washington. Rich Gale was on the mound. Royals took on the Texas Rangers and won 7-2. It was Rich Gale's second win of the year. He became 2-6 on this day. They played in front of 24,530 fans in Arlington Stadium. The game started at 7:35 p.m. and it lasted 2:58. Royals won this game and advanced to 30-20. Rangers fell to 24-28. The year, 1980. June 7th, 1980. It was a Saturday. So a good crowd for a Saturday night game for a mediocre Texas team. And this Royals team would end up going to the World Series this year, so they were on their way to greatness, glory, call it what you will. We'll have another one of these next week, as I will randomly select a year that the Royals have been playing, which there have been plenty of years. They've been playing since 1969. And somehow this year is looking to be the worst in team history. God damn it. Anyway, that'll wrap it up for this edition of Big Time Talker. But Big Time Talkers, I've been Brock Gordon. You can follow all my trusty cohorts. Tommy Haley can be found on Twitter at DudeRex14, or Dude_Rex14. The D, the R are capitalized. Macy Shear, she has not done a CSP in a while. She's been on a trip and had other things going on. Can be found at Macy_Shear. None of that is capitalized. Mr. Benjamin Duncan can be found at... He's still the one that I don't quite remember off the top of my head. At Elite Tiger Spore 1. So that is at capital ELITE, capital TIGER, capital SPOR 1 on Twitter. He mainly just retweets stuff and likes stuff about Big Time Talkers. But, you know, he also has a YouTube channel there. Go check him out on that. A lot of anime stuff over there, so he's an interesting guy. He's really good, so we're glad to have him on the team. But I can be found at Brock Gordon 99. The B and the G are capitalized. Follow us on Twitter at BCard Entertainment, or at BCardYT. The B, the C, and the YT are all capitalized. I've said it once, I'll say it with my dying breath. July 11th, July 11th, July 11th. It's a Monday. B-Card Day at the K. Royals versus Tigers. The night game of the doubleheader is the one that we will be going to. Live BTT recording on that day. Q&A session. Speaking of, we need your questions. This is a call to all of you. Next week is episode number 50 of Big Time Talk. Or no, it is not. What? Yes, it is. Episode number 50 of Big Time Talkers. We need your questions. For the Q&A, any and all questions. To me, to Tommy, to Macy, to Ben, to whomever. Send your questions. Nothing is off the table here. Just stop, for the love of God, sending weird stuff to Macy. It's weirding her out, guys. Just stop. Just stop. It's time to stop with that. It's weird. Some of y'all are really weird. But yes, next week, send your questions. Top 5, we will also draft our top 5 favorite college. Actually, you know what? No, I'm calling it audible. We're going to keep on the schedule. This top 5, gone. The draft we were doing, gone. Next week, the draft is top 5 songs white people love. That's right. White people love the songs that they love. Next week, that's a draft. I want to thank you for listening to this abbreviated version. Mr. Tommy Haley has his number 34th, his 34th episode of We Are Not Entertained out right now, marking out. If you like wrestling, go check him out over there. I know that some of y'all like wrestling, because I have the analytics from when We Are Not Entertained went up as a free episode on the, on just our normal stuff. Not on YouTube, but everywhere else. I know, I can see that. I can see everything. Comes to our analytics and such, and y'all really liked that. Not as much as you liked the CSP episode, but, you know, that's cool, guys, whatever. But yes. That is all that I have for this week of Big Time Talkers. I hope that everyone's back next week, fingers crossed. But I can't really make any promises, now can I? So, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. I've been the Engine Brock Gordon. Have a wonderful rest of your day, folks.